Welcome into Tapping Vegas, brought to you by Better and Green. And today we're breaking down UFC what, Bobby?
316. 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, 1.
And we are celebrating by giving away a signed pair of Merab Dvalishvili signed fight shorts. And all you guys have to do is comment down on this video a method win of one of the fighters on the card. It's not to be one of the 5 that we break down. We break down 5 every single week, every single card for you guys, with 5 plays that we think can win you guys some money. Make sure you guys just give us anybody on this card and the method that you think that they're going to win. Bobby, let's get into it, man. Take this first fight away.
Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Look, folks, it's not 2020 anymore, and thank God it's not. All right, both of these guys, shadows of their former selves. I get it, but in this fight, there's only one man that's just completely washed, and one man that might still have at least a quarter tank left. And the man with a quarter tank is Kevin Holland. And here's the reason why I believe Kevin Holland's the man still, or at least in this fight he is, for damn sure. Holland, clearly taller, clearly has a longer reach. Let's start there. Nasty Darce's underutilized ground game does his best work when he can play Matador. What I mean by that is when guys come forward on him, like the Joaquin Buckley fight, that's how he basically walked Joaquin Buckley right onto a counter. Joaquin Buckley was reckless, charging in, trying to tee off. You know, Kevin Holland just kept him right at the end of his long-ass range, used that height and that reach, and just picked him right off. That's what he's going to do to Vicente Luque. If Vicente Luque plays it safe, he's going to lose for the reasons that I've just discussed. He's just going to get picked apart at distance, and it's just going to be pitter-patter, you know, Holland controlling the distance, controlling the timing, controlling where the fight takes place, and he's just going to absolutely pick him apart. If he tries to be active and if he tries to be engaged, he's just going to walk right onto a KO just so easy. He's just going to get destroyed. I mean, that's how Kevin Holland likes it. He likes guys that come forward walking into his punches. Has a good use of leg kicks. He feints the leg kick to connect with a punch and a leaping motion, which is how he knocked out Cowboy Alex Oliveira. Kind of like almost like a little pick up the leg and then use that momentum to carry you forward right into a punch, like Masvidal also did against Cowboy Cerrone. So 2 Cowboys got killed off that. Call it Marlboro Red. Elbows off the clinch like he did against Anthony Hernandez. Very vicious there in clinch situations. Really like that. Knees to the body. Really great stuff that Kevin Holland does, right? Vicente Luque, he's going to have to make it an RDA-style fight to have a shot, right? His fight against RDA was absolutely boring, but he won, right? He walled and stalled. He managed to get a takedown, do just enough to point fight, right? He's going to have to be that boring because if he even tries to engage with Kevin Holland, he's going to get destroyed. And he's not good enough at managing distance and being elusive enough to be able to, like, avoid the punches that Kevin's going to be throwing at him, right? Like, that's how MVP won, because MVP is just really masterful and mobile, right? He's a master of movement. He's able to just slip out, just get you angry. It's not Luque, especially not at this stage of his career with all the mileage, with all the health concerns, the brain bleed issue he had not that long ago. I mean, look how bad he looked against Buckley, right? Like, he just looked terrible against Buckley to the point where people were accusing him of throwing the fight. I don't see how people are just – I think people are just living in the past, and it's the nostalgia of what Luque used to be, and I get it because I was a big Luque fan, and I'm a big fan of both guys. They're both entertaining guys. This is a fun fight. It's a good matchup. It's very fair to both of them. But I just don't see how you're still thinking Luque has any chance in this fight, especially by like a finish like I'm seeing some people suggest. I do not see it at all. I don't get it. Luque at plus 220, Holland at minus 270. Agree with the money line 100%. Unfortunately, you're not getting much with Kevin Holland off that, but, I mean, it is what it is, man. KO TKO plus 130. Sub is always tantalizing for Kevin Holland at plus 550. Might come back to it later, but I mean, for now, I'm just going to go Holland money line. How do you see this?
I think Vegas is very sneaky, very, very tricky this week, and especially when you're looking at the betting percentages. Right now, 63% of the bets on Holland, only 44% of the money, and I think we're going to see a lot of that this week. We're seeing a lot of people, especially this fight, like Luque, he's a very good fighter, or I should say was a really good fighter. He's just not the same guy he used to be, right? And this isn't trying to take anything away from Luque. It's just he's not the same guy he was a couple years ago. And so we're seeing these odds, a 2-1 underdog. You can get plus 220 on him. So we're seeing a lot of sharp movement there, and we're going to see some sharp movement today on some of these dogs. And we'll get into a little bit more of that later, but it's just not enough for me. So 63%, it's like, all right, it's a public side. 44% of the money at minus 270. That's the Vegas side too. So I'm fine right here with Kevin Holland at that price. I'm fine with Kevin Holland on the money line. I don't really want to take it down to like any type of method for him. But I will say, like right now they look at the screen, they're saying that all the stats are green for Luque. Guys, I just want you to remember that these are career stats. These are not just like your last fight. So this is a compilation. Luque was great, really good years ago. Like I said, one of my favorite fighters. But unfortunately, I think that people might be seeing that on paper, remembering the name, seeing him at that, that price, and saying, Kevin Holland's not that good. Like I remember a bunch of losses lately. He's lost to a lot of good guys. So I'm with you, Bobby. I'm on Holland on the money line. A little bit of a nasty number. You're almost having to pay 3-1, but we'd rather get paid out that little bit than lose what you put in, right?
Right.